Nope.
How's it going, everyone? So anybody that's been watching me or following me even a little bit on Facebook knows that I'm only doing one thing here, and that's to build a community for conservative and free thinkers. It doesn't take much to see that when you look at my channel that the number one goal is unity. And that's what I want to bring, and that's what I'm all about. And I want to spread that and get that message out and have unity between all of us conservatives. Right now, we are living in a time that we are getting attacked. We are the targets. You have one side that thinks that they know best for us, and we have one side that wants to be free thinkers, and those free thinkers are getting attacked every way. And while this is happening, we are watching our country slip through our fingers and go down the toilet. And I have said many times that our country cannot sustain this any longer. I mean, she cannot take the abuse of having one side go out and tear up streets and this side just divide us. So we have to do something. And one of those things that we have to do is we have to come together. We have to build a community and be strong and have each other's backs, support conservatives. We need to pray for those that believe God is the answer, first of all. And so we need to pray for our brothers and sisters. We need to pray for our community. We need to pray against this evil that is taking over our country. And I am very proud that when I go out in my day-to-day life or I get on social media, you will see that there is a lot of conservatives that are starting to communicate with each other and starting, to get along, and we have our places that we like to gather. But at the same time, another thing that I do see is that conservatives will go after and easily target and nitpick at each other when we should be having each other's backs. And part of this is that we have trolls, liberals, and these rhinos out there spreading discord, which is another thing I want to bring up. A poll came out that we talked about. 78% of the GOP want Trump. So this is just not me or a few of us. I believe that he is one that is deserving to be up there because I feel like he did win. And many of you do believe this. Now, not all rhinos and liberals, but you have a lot of them are. But you have some conservatives giving into this notion that it's time for us to give up Trump. And they're wanting to sell us on people like Liz Cheney, or now this push for Pence. And I do, and anybody that has watched, love me some Ron DeSantis. But they are using that so we will not only have a split between us, but so we would not support Trump. They are wanting to sow discord. And when they go out and do this, this is starting to bring a divide between us conservatives. And one, you have to take a look at the picture that almost 80% polled, which again, I will point out that we don't always have, these polls don't always tell the truth. It's usually slated against us. So it could be even stronger support for Trump than that. But the polls and just when you go out, it's overwhelmingly that the GOP, the American people, the free thinkers of the world, not just conservatives. There are many people now that were Democrats that are libertarian, that don't assign themselves to any party, but they are wanting Trump back. So this, where we want to, people like Liz Cheney and Mike Pence shouldn't even be on the list. So if anybody's talking about any of those are just trolls. No real conservative is looking at Liz Cheney. But they are also taking the fact that we really like Ron DeSantis, and he's our next Trump. He is powerful. He is brilliant with what he says, and he is gung-ho about what he will do, and he's not gonna back down, just like Trump. And so now they are using that to divide us. Oh, you don't need Trump, you need DeSantis. We need both of them. And we don't need nobody trying to tell us that we don't need who we picked in 2020. So we need to get all on the same page. And those that are not, we need to seriously look and think that most likely these are trolls from the other side. Whether they're rhinos or liberals, they never had our interest at best. Liberals don't have any conservative at best, and rhinos never did. They're just because they had maybe morals at one time or whatever led them to be on that side. But more importantly, it's money that drives them. We have got to get them out, and we cannot let these people come in and sow any more discord. We have got to support conservative, and we have to support real conservatives. Liz Cheney, she's not. She is the definition of a rhino. We want people out. We've been saying that before 2016, and they're still there. God rest his soul, but the John McCains, and now the Mitt Romneys, and the Liz Cheneys, and the Mike Pence. Now, I'm not going to sit here and take away what Mike Pence has done. He's done some great stuff. But he's not the time now. And my problem with him is not even what a lot of people's problem is with him. A lot of people are upset that he turned down the votes, or went ahead and let the votes happen in the Senate in 2020. I kind of understand being in that position. You got more than those 4 years to look at. But the moment that he decided to go to the Joe Biden's ceremony instead of Trump's rally and support, when you're sitting there saying that you won, that's when it didn't sit well with me. And then following after. But anyways, even with Pence, we got to find unity. But he is not the person to lead our party. He either needs to back it up and be a driving force, or he needs to go away. The conservatives now are leading the Republican Party. No longer the rhinos in the business suits. Those people that want those people, you're gone. Yes, we've got a businessman, but he is a conservative in his political ideology first. So that's where we stand, and that we are not moving from that. So we need to come together, realize that, not let those other people try to bait us or get us to switch or doubt. So when it comes time, when those people that are trying to sow that, they have no motive to vote for who they say they're trying to get you to vote for anyway. It's just pure stunt to sow discord between us. They do not want us to have Trump. First, you need to get that. Second, it's the unity. I obviously stand with Trump. But if 80% of my party is telling me to move on, and they are picking people that still stand for what we believe in, but they have their reasons why they're moving on from Trump, I would not be up here still selling you guys on Trump. The party has moved on and they want a new leader. That is not the case, though. That's not what we're having. In fact, it is growing. His party, our party, his movement, our movement is growing. And they don't like that. They had one hell of a time stealing 2020. Let's not just roll over and give it to them. Let's put up a fight. Now that we know what's going on, let's fight them, not each other. So, I just wanted to make a video, get right to that point that we need to stand together. Those that believe we need to pray more than ever. And those free thinkers and conservatives that don't believe, put your thought, put everything you can and back us up and support us. Can't tell you to believe in a prayer, but back us up as your brothers and sisters and conservative. And then we need to get out. I say it all the time. We need to go and call, text, get on social media, and email all those government agencies, all these government buildings, all these mayors and senators and everything in between, and tell them we want them out. We want a change. And we start backing up the pro-American conservatives. Unity, and show those trolls, those liberals, and those rhinos that we will not be moved by them and we will not be baited. Now, I pray every day for our country, for our party, for our community, for our brothers and sisters. And I hope you guys do too. And I hope that some of you will watch this video and that you guys will help me with our community. Spread this beautiful conservative message of ours. Because we need to band together. United we stand, divided we would fall. So, let's band together. Let's do this. Let's not let those trolls divide us. When we're out on social media or out in public and they're trying to feed us, just shut them down with, nope, Trump, conservative, pro-American. We don't even need to fight with them. Maybe some of them are true conservatives and they're just lost, or they already gave in to those other trolls. We're hurting right now as a party and as a country. We are also doing better and greater things right now. We have been showing the wicked. Sometimes it's hard to look at the good, but we know that we won. We know we're exposing them. We know what we got to do. So let's do it. And with that being said, if you like what you saw, if you liked what you heard, or you just want to band together, let's get this community and spread this beautiful conservative message of ours. Why don't you give me a subscribe? Make sure you get all the notifications. Share, share, share. Let's do this together. God bless, and I'll see you next time.
Nope.